Hey everybody, it's Charles, your hobby hero, and I've got some good news, possibly bad news if you're interested in the Lorcana events at this year's Gen Con. But first, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down in the bottom corner. I do appreciate it. It's a brand new channel for me that is going to be solely focused on one of the hobbies, Lorcana, that I love. Feel free to check out my other channels if you have other interests in the hobbies as well. Without further ado though, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this, and that is the Lorcana events that are running from this year's Gen Con. If you're not familiar, Gen Con is a large convention in Indianapolis from August 3rd running through August 6th. Focuses around a lot of tabletop games, board games, and the like, and it is the pre-release of the Lorcana game. They're going to be having a lot of learn to plays, and they're actually going to have their very first organized play tournaments there as well. Now, these things sold out like hotcakes. I think if you were not in like the first 800 people to enter the queue for events for Gen Con, then you had basically no shot at getting in these. But now Gen Con has released a statement, has emailed everybody who has tickets to these events that the intent for this event was to get everyone, or as many people, an opportunity to play this game and demo this game as possible. To which I said, just have bigger events, but that's neither here nor there. So with that in mind, they are going to limit every individual to one Learn to Play event and one Starter Deck Challenge event. So if you were able to get into multiple events over the days, you have until June 5th to either surrender the date or the tournaments that you want or transfer them to another friend on your friends list. So for those of you guys who did not get in originally, this is great news. Make sure you have that Lorcana events page up for Gen Con, that you're hitting refresh regularly. Or if you have some friends of yours, maybe even just acquaintances who got multiple day tickets, maybe reach out to them, see if you can get added on to their friends list on the Gen Con portal so they can transfer those tickets over to you so that you all get the experience to play. Now, this is awesome in theory, especially if you weren't one of those individuals who got in initially. However, I do think it was rolled out very poorly. A lot of people had already secured spots, some fortunate enough to get multiple spots, and had missed out on other events that may, in all likelihood, be sold out at this point in time, causing them to have to completely restructure and have large open spots on their event schedules. Now, if you were going for the sole purpose of Lorcana, that may not affect you, but like I said, there are a lot of different events going on for Lorcana, plenty other than Lorcana, and plenty of events there that people would be interested in that they may be passed on for an opportunity to play in a few more events for the Lorcana events, not knowing up front that they were going to be limited. Now, I also understand how not limiting them could cause problems as well. For the starter deck challenges, for those of you who do not know, the top 8 spots all secure spots for the Sunday tournament that they're having, which is already capped at 56 people just due to the number of events that they're running for the starter deck challenges. If we had multiple people getting multiple top 8s throughout that, it could dramatically affect the rounds of Swiss in that top 56 tournament. Again, I understand why they're doing it, and I applaud the intention behind it, but the execution for this event was very poor. Now, as I mentioned, there's going to be 7 starter deck challenges. There are a total of 34 learn to plays as well. Those all come with a starter deck after you complete the learn to play. So there's a lot of product to be gained here. We also still don't know exactly how they're going to be rolling out product for sale at the event. So there could be a lot of opportunity to still secure product. We don't know. Chances are that the demand is going to far outweigh the supply. So if you are intending to buy some, make sure you get there early, get there often. You may have to check back for that. But again, for that June 5th deadline, June 5th is the day that the Gen Con organizers are going to automatically release all the extra tickets. So if somebody has not adjusted their schedule, either missed their email or just didn't take the time to do it by June 5th, that is when Gen Con is going to release all those tickets back out into the wild. So make sure you are looking often and regularly up until that date to see if you can secure your spot for that Gen Con tournament. Let me know what you guys think of how Ravensburger and Gencon handled this event down in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, Hobby Hero out.